Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, I feel like a bit of a dingus because it turns out that the exit to get out of here is hidden behind a set of blast doors that we didn't see before that are immediately south of the President's office, which is why we missed it, because we didn't really look over this way before. Anyway, I had a game set up here which crashed immediately after I loaded it. So hopefully this one will work, but we've got two guards standing between us and the exit, and with us in our walking wounded state, they're pretty tough. So I'm hoping I can finagle my way past them this time. I'm going to run around the corner and try and punch the one. Okay, and that is in fact the point where they spot me. And yes, that one guard has an unfortunate tendency to hit criticals with a minigun, which I have been, well, I struggled to fight the first time and then thought, okay, well, we'll try and sneak in. First things first. You get Casty healed up to full because he's not at 100% yet. Okay, so that has him at 123 over 128. I got my punching glove on. Go ahead and save here. That's not as far as I snuck ahead before. Alright, let's try that again. It's even better, Casty, you hide in there. Okay, so there's our point. Okay, I initiate combat. I run around the corner of this guy. Okay, got one down. How are they out of range? I'm standing right by them. Heck of it. I'm just going to take a stim pack. Wait for them to get up, and then I will punch their lights out. And they are down. Cassie, we do not need to go picking a fight now. Okay, so we are past that. Yes, good. Now we just have to get to... Looks like there's another bunch of guards. Do they have any clue what's going on? Well, there's an alert going, so I'm going to guess yes. And if they don't, the robots do. Oh, and I have to go through the barracks, too, to get out this way, don't I? You know, in retrospect, I'm thinking maybe yes.
Your life ends in the wasteland.
Waiting for the explosions to go off and the virus to be released may have been the wrong move. So let's go back a pace. Oh, that's right. The robots don't like it when I have Cassidy with me. Forgot about that. Okay. So what I am instead going to do is I'm going to have Cassidy wait right here. I'm going to go around the corner here. And actually this gives me a chance to show one of the other ways that you can do this, because it turns out there's another friendly scientist down here. I'm Tom Murray, head of the Atomic Energy Commission. I control our atomic power plant here. Who the hell are you and what are you doing here? And why did I just introduce myself and give you my full title when I want to know what you're doing here? I need you to shut down your atomic reactor. Shut down? Are you crazy? You're not going to shut down my reactor. Did I say shut down? I'm sorry, I just want to know how it works. Yes, I am. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll do it for you, but if you try and shut it down too fast, it'll overheat. I don't care about that, just shut down the reactor or I'll gut you like a fish. Okay, I'll do it. Just take it easy now, but I'm telling you, it's going to overheat as soon as I put the containment rods down. If we form a crash shutdown like this, we'll have to scram the whole reactor, or we'd better learn to speak Chinese. Yeah, whatever, just shut the damn thing down. You got it. Okay, slide this to green, fills the control panel for a few minutes, remembers himself. Okay, you got it, but you're not going to stay stable for very long. You did the right thing. Now I got to be going. You just better keep quiet in here for a while now. So, yeah, that just set up the reaction to blow everything up. Now, here's the fun part. You can talk him into doing that. But we can drop explosives in here anyway. Of course, this will immediately turn everybody hostile. I can totally survive this, right? Probably not. So really, I don't think there's any easy way around this or out of this. So let's go with the bed that we've made for ourselves and try and shoot our way out. Because the one advantage I think we've got is that they can't all rush us at once if we stay in this tiny little room. Oh, it is my turn now. About time I got a critical. If I survive this, I'll probably die from the chem overdose, but... Well, there went Cassidy, so... Here goes my desperate last plan. Well, I guess it was a bit much to hope that the one explosion would take out all of them, or that they'd all run screaming from it. Now, us shooting that turret seems to have woken up everybody. Okay, I'm thinking there's no way I can get out of this way, so I'm probably going to have to go back and figure out some way to be more clever than I apparently was, because this is, from hell's heart I stab at thee. And just for the heck of it, let's see what happens if I wait 10 minutes. Well, technically, I guess that would be a heroic ending for the game. I mean, I did probably help everybody escape, but I think they don't actually consider it an end of the game unless you actually survive, which I'm thinking is looking increasingly unlikely, unless I go back and redo this whole sequence again. But you know, we're going to give this one more try. Us just waltzing through probably won't do it, but actually, you know what? Scummy thing to do. Wait right here. Oh, heck. It is, in fact, Cassidy who is triggering their alarms, and not me. So I really should have just come in here alone and not tried leaving, bringing one companion with me. Halt! What are you doing here? Wow, I guess he would just let me run past if I didn't stop. And who are you? Sergeant Grant of EC Company. EC Company? Enclave Control Company. We're responsible for perimeter defense. Usually, that is. And yes, bit of a old school comic book reference here. Sergeant Granite, Sergeant Rock. Okay, what do you mean usually? Well, you know, that freak Agent Harrigan, he just stormed past her. He's waiting for someone to try and make a break for it. Who's that? He's some genetically engineered freak is what he is. He used to be the president's bodyguard, Secret Service agent Frank Harrigan. Now he's more than half machine. Sounds like bad news. Oh, he is, and worse. He's going to mop the floor with you. He's tough, he's fast, just plain mean. I've seen what he likes to do to mutants that ain't pretty. Well, I'm not a mutant, and what did he do? I don't like to talk about it. It gives me nightmares. Let's just say these walls aren't covered with rust exactly. Sounds like I'm going to have a hard time getting past him. That's the understatement of the year. I pity you, pal, I really do. Pity me? You should feel bad for yourself. Your power plant's central computer got fried, and now you're headed for a meltdown. You're all dead men, unless... Unless what? Unless you help me get past Harrigan to get to my ship. Okay, I can't talk for everyone, but my squad and I will do our best to help you put that freak Harrigan away for good. I don't want to drown like no rat. Good thinking. Now let's get him. We have to get out of here. Although, we actually have another way of getting past this guy, which hopefully they will distract him from. And you just stand there looking ominous while I mess with the computer over here. Let's see. Personal security override, counterinsurgency protocol. Actually, yeah, I never did take that rifle from Cassidy. Not that it matters, but... Ah, yes. Should have reloaded. And let's see, will my new buddies come with me to go save Cassidy? Well, apparently me running back will give me the same ending. As if I just wait. God bless America.
After the Enclave's destruction, the refugees of Arroyo and Vault 13 resettled, building a new community with the aid of the Garden of Eden creation kit. Finding themselves hundreds of miles from their vault, the members of Vault 13 chose to join the villagers in establishing a new community, and their technical expertise, combined with the villagers' survival skills, allowed the new settlement to grow and prosper. 2 generations of the same bloodline were reunited, and their savior, the Chosen One, became elder, presiding over the village in the years to come.
Hey, I survived.
Relations between the Slags and the residents of Modoc flourished. Between the two peoples, Modoc prospered and became a major farming community, supplying all the outlying regions with food. With Metzger gone, slavery disappeared from the area. Becky's casino bar grew quickly, and Rebecca Dyer's reputation as an honest casino and bar owner brought her the business needed to buy out her competition and expand. The den flourished, and it soon gained a reputation for being a tough but honest community. In the years following the destruction of the Enclave, Vault City continued to stagnate, choking on its own isolationism. Its Vault 8 generator, which was never intended to support such a large population, prevented Vault City's necessary expansion. Eventually, the city was absorbed by NCR, which had spread steadily northward since its founding.
Yeah.
Less than a month after the Enclave's destruction, a mob war broke out in New Reno streets. The Rights, armed with an arsenal of weaponry that dated back to the pre-war years, leveled the casinos of the other families with rocket launchers. The mob war was clocked as lasting a little over 43 minutes, and when the smoke cleared, half of New Reno had been demolished. To this day, it is commonly taught that the Wright family were the founders of New Reno. Though the Wright family never completely recovered from Richard's death, the knowledge that their killer had been brought to justice eased their troubled sleep. Optimizing Gecko's reactor created a power surplus in Gecko. The Vault City Council, unable to expand because of their limited power supply, yielded to internal pressure and was forced to take over Gecko to control the reactor. The peaceful ghouls of Gecko became slaves and spent the rest of their lives serving Vault City. After Doc Johnson helped treat the miners during the Great Jet Scare, the citizens of Vault City voted Doc Johnson into the mayor's seat. Under the doctor's patient hand, Redding forged closer ties with Vault City until, some years later, Vault City annexed Redding, granting Vault City's citizenship to only 10% of Redding's population. With the destruction of the conspiracy to destroy the mutants, Broken Hills began to thrive. Then, the uranium ran out. The city, having lost its sole reason for existing, slowly dispersed. The residents carried their riches with them, leaving the place a windswept, desolate ghost town. A few holdouts remained, attempting to eke out a pathetic existence, but eventually, they too disappeared. Your help with Vault 15 launched the new California Republic's push to civilize its neighbors. Though there were many more obstacles to overcome, the NCR now had a foothold into the northern wastes. With the support of the new California Republic, the Vault 15 squatters soon became self-sufficient and productive members of society. By eliminating the death clause of Vault 13, you banished yet another species of the realms of extinction, proving once again that genocide is a viable solution to any problem.
I didn't actually do that.
The She flourished, creating a botanical scourge on the radiation surrounding their beloved town. Though this vine could not grow in other soils, the She took care to nourish it in their lands. They continued to grow in strength and prominence, forming the basis of a new empire. As for the tanker vagrants, well, as vagrants do.
But, yeah. There was a reason why I did want to save Cassidy, apart from just general heroicness, and that is that, unlike the original Fallout, you can keep playing after you get through the end of the game in this. At least, in theory, we'll be able to, because I don't think that me running to the back, even though we did get the victory, yes, you won the game, you have the Gek thing here at the end, but you're supposed to be able to go back and continue exploring the wasteland, going to the areas that you didn't go to. And I had thought about going back and doing the Sierra Army Depot stuff with, now I've got my science high enough, but really there's no point. All you can do is get some extra gear and program a robot companion, but since I have more companions I knew what to do with at the end anyway, it's just something for the science folk to mess around with. And from what I recall, you can get more power armor there, but again, since the game's glitched to where having your entire party outfitted to look like an Enclave team doesn't do you any good, not really a point. And the credits seem to be longer than they were in the first game, or of course that may just be me being impatient after having fought my way through this thing and reloaded it and dealing with the lag and having to go through the stupidity of everything and, you know, a glitch that makes it impossible for you to fight through with a squad, even though they build it up like you're going to need a whole team. And voiceovers recorded in Margrave Studios. Extend Dolby Interplay Audio. And hopefully we're going to get a list of the voice actors somewhere in here soon, because that's usually when it gets close to the end. This being back in the day when they didn't really credit video game voice actors that much. And music by Mark Morgan for 4 Bars Entertainment and by Rick Jackson. There we go. Featuring the voices of Chari Adler as Harold. Ron Perlman is the narrator, because war never changes. Dwight Schultz as Hakunen, Jason Marsden as Myron, Cree Summer as Lynette, Kevin Michael Richardson as the comm officer, Peter Jason as the drill sergeant, Peter Jason as the gate guard, Flo Dyer as the elder, i.e., yes, you are doing this, so said wine. Tress McNeil as Tandy, the older Tandy this time around. Michael Dorn, again, as Marcus, and Michael Dorn was also Frank Horrigan, who we did not speak to. Jeffrey Jones, unfortunately, is the president, and Greg Eagles as Sullick. And Kiss to Build a Dream On, Louis Armstrong. And I did not know that one was by Harry Ruby, who, I recognize him, I think he did some of the songs for the Marx Brothers. And yeah, if you don't know why it's unfortunate that Jeffrey Jones did the voice of the president on this, look up his name or don't, because it makes a lot of his roles much creepier. Especially Ferris Bueller Day Off, where he played the principal. And we have to list the marketing people too, don't we? Special thanks to Dave H., The Unwashed Villagers, The Dyer Family, Jamba Juice, The Tick, South Park, Chris A., My Pal, Thoy Dang, Eileen Soon, Ma and Pa Avalone, T-Ray, my mom, my father, my son, my brother, and to all my adoring fans for buying this game, Becky Warner and Billy Ryder, Mine Dominica and their cater, Jesse R. to Dad, you're an inspiration in all my life, I miss you always. Special thanks to members of the Fallout and Fallout 2 message boards, thanks for your comic suggestion and other esoteria, the Interplay Video Room for processing above and beyond the Call of Duty. Fallout 2 is brought to you by Interplay Productions, Team Fallout 2, the letter Q, and the numbers 42 and 20. Okay, fine, if you really must. I must. Did you find the extra special encounters? Well, a couple of them. Keep looking. Maybe you'll find the Maltese Falcon. Well, we actually did do that one already. Ha! Enjoy. Do you wish to continue playing? Yes. And I wonder... Oh, we earned 10,000 experience points for defeating our enemies for what little that is worth. Oh, heck.
You've gotten a lot farther than you should have. But then you haven't met Frank Horrigan either. Your ride's over, Muty. Time to die.
Huh? Frank who?
Me, Frank Horrigan. That's who. United States Secret Service. You aren't going anywhere from here.
I killed you. You're dead. And we're having this dialogue anyway, so I'm going to pass it to you like you're not.
Reactor meltdown means that things are going to be pretty hot in here soon. Pity you won't live long enough to see it. You're not a hero. You're just a walking corpse.
Look who's talking. Okay. Wait, he's still moving. Okay, well, the game is still, countdown is still going, apparently, so I think... Oh, heck. I can't go back. But Cassidy is still trapped in there, and I'm back here. Well, heck. Heck. Sorry, Cassidy, but, and I can't go back this way either, can I? And looks like I can watch the video again. And that just booted me out of the game. So, yeah, that was interesting, but, wow. Well, guess we will try exploring the wasteland without Cassidy.